Back in '94, Kerr Nielsen decided to set up his own firm whose main focus was really making money for clients as opposed to money gathering and marketing. I'm Andrew Clifford. I'm the Chief Investment Officer at Platinum Asset Management. Platinum manages global share portfolios, so manage funds that Australian individual investors can access global markets through, and also large institutional investors like Australian super funds or overseas super funds. We also manage share portfolios for them as well. As the Chief Investment Officer, I'm responsible for the management of our investment team of around 30 investment professionals, so I'm supervising what they're doing and the work that goes on there. And I'm also the co-portfolio manager of the Platinum International Fund, which is our flagship fund. Our investment philosophy is it's all about the price you pay for something. And the problem is, great businesses don't always make great investments because the price might be too high. Whereas you might buy some business that is a pretty awful business, a property developer, it's almost bankrupt, but if it survives, you might make a lot of money. You need to think about where the fear is in markets, because that's where the opportunity is. So today that might be thinking about what the opportunities are in China. The market is not silly. If it's worried about the prospects of what's going on in China today, it's not for no reason. There are real issues there. But is that an opportunity or is it a threat? You need to be able to separate out price from what you're buying. You can have your nice strategies and whatever, but the reality of making it happen is pretty difficult. So we really like to focus on bringing people into the team who've had that real world experience rather than the pure financial one. And sometimes some of the people, probably like myself, came into it where you'd grown up in a household where you had a family business, and so you had some sense that all was not so simple and straightforward. We're all investors whether we like it or not in today's society, and we need to understand exactly what we're doing with our money. It will make a big difference to the outcomes of our life down the track. If we invest well, if we invest poorly, we only have to open up the newspaper to see some sad stories about people whose investments have gone very poorly for them. Understanding what you do has to lead to better decision making and better outcomes for people. So I really do think, as an organisation, Platinum firmly believes in trying to invest in education, not just of all our clients, but all investors. I think the big missed opportunity for Australian investors tends to be overseas shares. We have huge variety of companies around the world, different characteristics. So whether it's technology, biotech, or it could be a European pipeline. There's just so many different things out there that allows you to build a well-diversified portfolio. So you can build a huge diversification, lower the risk in your portfolio by expanding offshore. Now, the one variable people that focus on a lot is the Australian dollar. And indeed, in a 1 or 2 year period, that can make a very big difference to your returns, both positive and negative. But the longer term reality is that currencies move around their value, and if you're genuinely being a 5 year plus time frame investor, the currency is probably not going to make a big difference one way or the other. And indeed, you need to be patient to reap that benefit of that diversification when you're going into offshore markets. Within the investment team, everything is about, is this the right idea? Is this a good investment or not? And I think that's just, if that's what you like, it's a great place to work. There's no, worrying about what the marketing team are saying or the sales team are saying, or trying to just make something look good for the sake of it. It's all about the reality of investing. Our goal in starting Platinum was to really build an organisation with a deep investment culture. While it's not perhaps the most important thing in the world, it is for our clients. The results we get for them are critical. It will impact what kind of retirement they have. It's important that we do a good job and that there are other people there doing that for time to come. So I'd hope to look back on that and see that that platinum has gone on and continue to do that for a long time to come.